with more regulations are pushing many businesses into the informal sector. Angela Chuma gives us more in the following report, with the minister hinting at possible reforms.
Professor Prof Ncube has acknowledged the rising costs for formal businesses. He was addressing business executives at the CZI post-budget breakfast meeting in Bulawayo.
The regulatory costs are too high. I agree with him. I think that this is an area that we need to work on as government to really reduce the cost of doing business. I think now we are having a situation where even our regulators, whom are part of government, by the way, these are government agencies, may be collecting more than Zimra put together. And their costs are unavoidable. They are upfront, or else you cannot be in business.
The meeting gave local business leaders and economists a chance to input into the proposed 2025 national budget. Economist Eddie Cross argues that excessive taxation and compliance costs are driving businesses into the informal sector, while individual taxes were unsustainable.
I think that employees are very heavily taxed. I think that the fact that our PAYE starts at a miserable $100 a month and at 20% and goes up to 40% on a salary of about $5,000 a month is indicative of that. And I would like to suggest to the Minister that he seriously considers increasing the tax-free limit on PAYE.
While corporate tax contributions to revenue have fallen sharply, the informal sector remains largely untaxed. CZI pointed out that high compliance costs and tax burdens are eroding profitability.
Honourable Minister, we are concerned about the shift in the tax base away from the corporate tax and contribution to tax revenue, which shows that the current operating environment is not being very profitable for businesses.
Professor Ncube called for greater collaboration between Zimbabwe Revenue Authority and all stakeholders.
You know, this informal sector is informal to central government, to Zimra and NASA, but it is formal to the local authorities. Most of these informal traders do have some kind of license, hawkers license or permission to trade. If they don't have that, the municipal police will come after them. So they tend to comply with the regulatory requirements.
It is in the best interest of government for the formal business to grow, and pushing more into the informal sector is not an option. That Professor Ncube is aware of, and he is aware he has to strike a balance. For ZTN Prime, I'm Angela Chuma in Bulawayo.
When News Plus comes back.